This live watch-along show on Alibeg ABTV is brought to you and supported by Saltire Energy, the global market leader in specialist drilling equipment rental, and also by Craig International, a truly global procurement company with 10 offices strategically placed all over the world. They are redefining global procurement as we know it. They have offices in America, on the European continent, home in Aberdeen, in the Middle East, in Southeast Asia, and also in Australia. It's match day. We're at McDiarmid Park. Kickoff is only 5 minutes away as Aberdeen hope to continue their decent form of late and put pressure on Hibs, who are currently in third place. Hibs today are away at Kilmarnock, so we're looking for a wee favour from Derek McInnes' side. The other games today sees Hearts playing host to Ross County and Motherwell are at home to St Mirren. The Glasgow and Dundee derbies are tomorrow, so it would be very nice to put a little bit of daylight between ourselves and Dundee United as well. Let's get you straight into the team news for today's game. So the manager has made one change, and I think it's a surprising change. Jack McKenzie comes in for Leighton Clarkson. So Jack will take his usual place at left back, which means that the skipper, Graham Shinney, will move forward to play alongside Ante Palaversa. Through the middle, Shayden Morris on the right, Uri de Bag and Topi Keskinen on the other side. And Kevin Nisbet will be our lone striker, who, let's not forget, got recently called up to the Scotland squad as well this week. Hi everybody, a very warm welcome to this live watch-along show here on Alibeg ABTV. If you're watching for the very first time, you are more than welcome. The idea behind this concept is that I'm going to watch the game live from McDiarmid Park and I'm going to report as the game goes along. I'm not going to commentate, because that's kind of cheating and I'm not allowed to. But what I can do is just bring you sort of updates and tell you roughly what's going on in the game. And the idea is that you guys watch along, get involved via the live chat, and what I will do is I will read your comments out as we go along. So feel free to get involved. Very much looking forward to your company today and very much looking forward to what you've got to say ahead of our game against St Johnstone. So let's have a wee look and see what's going on to start with. So we're still waiting for the teams to come out, which gives me the perfect opportunity to read out all your comments that have come in so far. Ryan is on, wishing everyone a good afternoon. Hope for a good result like last week. Kilted Warrior says, good afternoon, fellow dandies. Let's do this 4-1 to the Dons, I predict. Richard Mickey McMillan says, here we go. At least 3 goals, please. Keith McDonald says, hi, fellow dandies. 2 goals plus a clean sheet, please. Richard came back to say, not wanting to let any goals in today. Robin the Bold said, let's just win. Roddy Keenan is wishing you all a very good afternoon. Duncan Shan says, a good win today, please. That goal difference could be crucial. Scott Robertson is here. Would have preferred Shiniesta to stay at left back, but in Yumi we trust. Surely to God we'll have too much for Saints, hoping that Shady Mo will tear them apart. Come on, you Dons. David Gold Rally Vids says, good afternoon, dandies. As does Gavin Wilson. Have to agree at the bewilderment of Mackenzie on, Clarkson off, giving his quality of passing. Charlotte James is here. Hi Charlotte, how are you? She says, hello fellow Dons, let's get the job done. David Gold came back and said, Nizzles and the Bag both to get on the score sheet again and hopefully a clean sheet. And Kilted Warrior, just in response to Richard Mickey McMillan, says, I hear you, but when I put 4-0, they score. So keep all your comments coming in today. I was a little bit surprised at the team news today. I did not expect the manager to put Leighton Clarkson on the bench, considering how well he played last week. And his range of passing last week, I thought, was absolutely top-notch. It just feels, and I mean this with the greatest respect, that he's almost kind of shoehorned Jack back in. I thought everything was working just fine with Shinza playing at left back. But, you know, It is what it is. Obviously, Christos Tobas is still injured. He's going to miss the upcoming games for Latvia as well. So I hope his injury is not too serious. But have every confidence in Alfie. Thought he looked very accomplished last week. In fact, I think, apart from a couple of scary moments last week, particularly at the beginning of the game, I thought once we settled, we did absolutely fine. So we're still waiting for the teams to come out. So let's see if there's any more comments come in. Oh man, I really need to put my glasses on. It's getting ridiculous. Just can't see anymore. Angela Hamilton is here. She says, good afternoon, everyone. Stand free, she says. Ian Taylor Art says, good afternoon, dandies. Should win today. I'm confident. Could do with a few goals, though. Goal difference could come into it later on. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the teams to come out. Looks like a lovely day in Perth. And the away section is completely sold out, as you would expect from the Dons fans. Here we go. Teams are coming out. Dons in there. What would you call that? The Bumblebee strip? Is that what we call it these days? Graham Shinney leading the teams out ahead of kickoff. So, just to let you know that I am probably a little bit behind you in terms of the match clock because of where I am geographically. So, what I would ask today... Like, for example, I'll read the clock out to you in just a moment once we kick off so that we get an understanding of where we are. But if you, like, if we're, say, if I'm 30 seconds behind you, if you could refrain from jumping on the live chat and letting me know what's going on so that I can react to it, because it kind of spoils the fun, if you catch me. It's like a spoiler alert, isn't it? So as soon as we get the clock on, I'll let you know how far we are behind now. John McDonald is on. Hi, John. Good morning, he says. 2 a.m. here. Who needs sleep? Come on, you Reds. David Gold says, they're out now. They certainly are, mate. Huntley King, how are we doing? He says, mon the Dons. Wasp strip. Is that what it's called? A wasp strip. There we go. Right, so it looks like we're just about done with the formalities. Howard Fowley says, tough ask at Perth as usual. Cannot see us not conceding, but 2-on-2 odds. Come on, you Reds. Thanks for being on, Howard. Kilted Warrior says it'll be a minute's delay. Okay. Don't like the old delay, but hey, what can I do? Chris Graham is the referee today, by the way. So I'll take a wee note of that, just so I don't forget. St Johnstone captain, the player that I told us to look out for, Sven Sprangler, Austrian kid. He's going to sit just in front of the back four, I think, today. He's going to try and mop everything up. He's got a very good aerial duels 1 percentage and also a very good tackles 1 percentage, up at 99%. So if we're going to have to be creative, we've got to get through him today. Right. Get that off. There we go. So we can see what's going on. You know, why do they put the team graphic up like 30 seconds before kickoff? We've seen it already. We don't need to see it again. Why do they keep doing it? Right, here we go. Right, I can't see my clock yet. Come on, get this clock up so I can see where I am. But St Johnstone on an early attack down the left-hand side. Okay, 20 seconds in on my clock. 20 seconds. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's where I am on my clock. Okay, Don's on the attack. Oh, that's a good ball through. Here's Ude. Oh, but a good tackle inside the 18-yard box. And St Johnstone break it up. And they hoof it up the park. But Jack takes care of it. And here's Alfie on the ball, who plays it out to Alexander Jensen on the right-hand side. He plays it forward. It's a decent flick on. Here's a chance for the Dons. Oh, Kevin Nisbet just can't quite get it back. But a decent start for the Dons. Throw in over on the right-hand side. Douglas clearing up for St Johnstone during that attack. Looks like a very bumpy pitch today. So here's St Johnstone on the attack down the left-hand side. Lad's got a bit of space to run into, but the Dons have managed to get back. They play it into the box. Here's half a chance for St Johnstone. Still on the ball just outside the 6-yard box. He plays it back outside the 18-yard box. And I think the referee has given offside. He has given offside. Okay, so I'm 30 seconds behind you guys. Alex McIntosh says, yeah, Ali, I'm surprised at the team selection as Clarkson played well and link-up play was good. Huntley King is asking for a 3-0 win, but can't see us not conceding goals. Gareth A says, Ali, you're seconds ahead. Oh, okay, not behind. I'm now ahead. All right. Sorry, fella. Okay, here's Alexander Jensen on the ball down in the right-hand side position. Plays it in midfield. Oh, decent one-touch play from the Dons. Here's Uday Debag. But he unfortunately loses possession and St Johnstone break it up. And now they're on the counter-attack. Down their right-hand side. But Jack should have that. Oh, it's Knustas. Yep, he's got that under control. And that has gone out for a goal kick to the Dons. Ouch, that's hot. So 0-0, just coming up to 3 minutes played. Here's Shinza on the ball, plays it long. But that's just going to drift out for what looks like a goal kick. And the lad keeps the ball in play though, plays it back to the goalkeeper, Andy Fisher. So St Johnstone pegged in a little bit. Aberdeen pressing high, and we win the ball back. Good stuff. But we're kind of forced to... Oh, that'll be a foul, ref, surely. No? No foul, ref? No, you don't fancy it, fella? Let's take another look. Come on. Ugh, come away. That's a foul all day long. Right, Don's on the ball inside the centre circle. Out to Jack McKenzie, who pings it forward. But that's easily cleaned up by the St Johnstone defence. Ian Bruce says, good afternoon, Dandies. What's the thoughts on a striker for next season? Can and should we retain Nisbet? So feel free to jump on the live chat and answer the old question. If it was me, at the moment, I'd be tempted. I'd be very tempted to see if we can secure Kevin Nisbet after the loan deal expires at the end of the season. Okay, Aberdeen on the ball, deep inside their own half. Just playing it across their own 18-yard box. But Palaversa now goes long. Looking for Shaden Morris. He might make it. He might make it. Oh, he's unlucky. Did he handle the ball? Let's have a quick look. I think as he was chasing it down, I think he just kind of knocked it back into play with his hand. Here's the replay. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, that's a bit cheeky from Shaden Morris. I think the ball was already out of play, to be honest. Oh, still, got to be careful with stuff like that, Shady Mo. Anyway, St Johnstone on the attack, down the left-hand side. But they're forced to come backwards. And they now try and switch the play, which is exactly what they do. But it's a badly hit ball across the other side of the pitch. And they're forced to go all the way back to their right back position. Go on, lads. Press up a bit. Close up a bit. And St Johnstone give the ball away cheaply. And Alfie Dormington now on the ball. Cleans it up. Plays it out to Alexander Jensen. Here's Shinza now on the ball. He pings it over to the other side. To Jack McKenzie, who takes it down in his chest, plays it forward. That looks like a good flick from Topi Keskinen. Well done, Topi. Good stuff. Forces Zach Mitchell to put it out of play. So the Dons start again inside the centre circle. Here's Alfie Dorrington on the ball. Plays it out to Shaden Morris, who comes back to Alfie Dorrington. That's okay. So a little dink over the top. Well done, lads. Good stuff. Here's Alexander Jensen on the right-hand side. He comes back to Graham Shinnie. He plays it back. Alexander Jensen looking to get the ball inside the box. Here's Palaversa. Right, here's Shady Mo on the ball. Yeah. Dons are forced to go all the way back, unfortunately, into the centre circle. Oh, good one-touch stuff. Brilliant one-touch stuff from the Dons. Just outside the 18-yard box. But unfortunately, St Johnstone are able to just get a foot in. But brilliant link-up play between three Aberdeen players. The Dons back on the ball. That's a cross blocked. But it's back with Aberdeen. Here's Shinza. Have a shot, son. Oh. Here's Alexander Jensen, right-hand side, looking for the ball inside the box. And it's cleared again by the St Johnstone defence, who now hoof it up the park. Good start from the Dons. Very positive so far. So that now goes out for a throw-in to St Johnstone just in front of their dugout. Hayden Ritchie's on, saying, come on, you Reds. Keith Shepard says it would be really good to grab all 3 points today. I know, no kidding. How do 1% govern 99%? Come on, the Dons from the Scott platform. Hello to everybody on the Scott platform. So the ball in the hands of the St Johnstone goalkeeper, Andy Fisher. He goes short. So St Johnstone on the ball at the moment, but they've given it away quite cheaply here. Well done, Shaden Morris. And the ball now comes back into Aberdeen's possession. We're very comfortable on the ball at the moment. 63% of possession of the game so far, which is good. We've started very brightly, just coming up to 9 minutes played. So here's Jack McKenzie, way over on the left-hand side. And Chris Graham gives a foul to St Johnstone for a cheap foul. Yeah, Toppy just a wee nudge, pushes the boy over. Alex McIntosh says, don't get me started on the price of the semi-final tickets and kick-off time. I think, unfortunately, because the game can't be shown live on television at 3 p.m. because of the television blackout deal, that obviously left us with the two choices. Hang on a second. Here's St Johnstone with a chance to shoot. Here's a decent ball into the box. Oh my goodness, I think that's a sensational save from Dimitar Mitov. What a chance that was for St Johnstone to take the lead. 10 minutes gone. Mackenzie Kirk with the chance. So let's have a look here. Yeah. Oh, what a save that is. Wow. Brilliant with his right hand. Should have scored though, got to be honest. St Johnstone corner kick. And Dimitar plucks it out the air. Absolutely superb save. He throws it out quickly. Don's on the counter-attack with Graham Shinnie. But he's tackled right inside the centre circle with a chance to break. Brilliant from Alfie Dorrington. Picks the ball up, plays it infield. Excellent one touch again from the Dons. Here's Alexander Jensen, but unfortunately he loses possession. My goodness, what a save that was from Dimitar Mitov. Wow. Scott Robertson saying some save. Certainly was Scott. So Don's in possession now on the left-hand side of the park. Knuses goes long. He finds Topi Keskinen, who's got a little bit of space here to go at the... Oh, but he's offside. Ah! So here's St Johnstone now on the attack, down the left-hand side of the pitch. He gets it back at the second attempt. The lad has a wee pop at goal, and Dimitar Mitov makes a very comfortable save. Yes, he tries to play the ball in field. It hits Alexander Jensen on the chest, falls straight back at his feet, and he just takes a chance. Has a pop from about 18 yards, but it's very comfortable for Dimitar. So what's interesting here, when Shayden Morris is getting the ball, is that their left back is closing him down immediately, not giving him any time or space on the ball whatsoever. Okay, let's see if there's any more comments. John Moore says, hopefully Mitov has a good game, looked a tad rusty against United. Ian Taylor Art is going up to grab himself a cup of coffee. Hope he doesn't miss a Don's goal. Right, so here's St Johnstone. Oh, that looks like a... No, the referee waves play on. Okay, Jack McKenzie on the ball. Comes in field. Nearly gave it away, but Shinza did really well. Manages to poke it through to Alexander Jensen. That's a long one over the top, but I don't think Shayden Mo's got the legs to get that, and he doesn't, and that goes out for a goal kick to the Dons. Keith McDonald is asking, any idea how much Nisbet is likely to cost us? David Gold Rally Vid says, depends on how much Millwall want for him and salary we could offer compared to them. So, Don's on the attack with Topi Keskinen, but it's broken up, but we've managed to get the ball back. We're hustling really well in the game so far. Whenever we lose possession, it's quick and straight back into them to get the ball back. What's that old saying? Gegenpress. Enjoying that today, I have to say. Gegenpress. So here's Dovington, plays the ball forward, but unfortunately it's got nobody's name on it, and it goes all the way through to the Aberdeen the St Johnstone goalkeeper. So he plays it forward, but Jack McKenzie's got that under control. That goes out for a St Johnstone throw-in. So St Johnstone on the ball now, trying to make something happen down their right-hand side. And that's taken care of by Mats Knuster, who does really well. And it goes all the way out, shields the ball, goes out for a goal kick to the Dons. John Grant makes a good point. He says, this pitch looks shocking and may not play to Morris's strengths. It's... I think you're absolutely right, John. I did wonder about the surface before the game. It looks hard and bumpy. It's the best way to explain it. So, Dimitar Mitov with the ball at his feet at the moment. And he goes out to Mats Knuster, who plays it back to Dimitar. He now goes across to Alfie Dorrington, who comes now across to Alexander Jensen in the right back position. Okay, so we're just keeping possession. Don't want to give it away cheaply. And Knusius just dinks one over the top for Topi Keskinen to chase down. and he just doesn't quite have the legs. Okay, play it back, nice and gentle, well done. So Aberdeen just sweep things up at the back again. So here's the skipper on the ball. He dinks one over the top as well, looking for Toppy. But unfortunately that one goes all the way through to the St Johnstone goalkeeper. Right, come on, let's start again. Okay, so St Johnstone on the ball at the moment, down the left-hand side. Still down the left-hand side. Now the boy's got a wee bit of space to run into. But he's faced with two Aberdeen players, so he's forced to go back. That's good stuff from Alexander Jensen. Nipping in, winning the ball. Right, Graham Shinney on the ball now. Just in front of the D. Goes across to Mats Knuster. So Aberdeen just keeping possession of the ball in and around our own 18-yard box. Palaversa on the ball at the moment. So it's interesting where St Johnstone have got a sort of a bank of three just outside our D, which is not giving us much room to try and play the ball out. Well done, Shaden Morris, good stuff. Works really hard down the right-hand side to keep the ball in play. But St Johnstone back in possession of the ball. They're now inside their own 18-yard. Oh my goodness, go on. Whoa, that looked a bit short, but the keeper manages to clear it. And Aberdeen get the ball back. Right, here's Jack McKenzie having a little run here. Plays it out to Toppy. He comes back infield to Antti Palaversa, who crosses it into the 18-yard box. The defender just gets his head on the ball. It goes up in the air and the goalkeeper saves it. But he has a really bad kick out, presents it straight to Shaden Morris, who plays it right to the edge of the 18-yard box. Oh, that's a great turning shot by Kevin Nisbet, but comfortably saved right down the throat of the goalkeeper. Aberdeen's first chance of the game. Shot on target as well. Oh, he takes a lovely first touch, Kevin Nisbet. Controls it as it's coming to him, sort of almost at knee height. Takes a touch, hits it straight on the volley. But right down the throat of the goalkeeper, unfortunately. Right, St Johnstone on the attack here. But Aberdeen have broken it up. Good stuff. Right, now here's a chance to break. Go on, Toppy. Get at them. Go on, my son. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Well done. Plays the ball out to DeBag. He's now inside the 18-yard box. Tries a wee flick. But again, the goalkeeper makes a save. Oh, it was Kevin Nisbet. I beg your pardon. Okay, a couple of chances now for Kevin Nisbet. Two shots at goal. Both on target, but both comfortable for the goalkeeper. "20 minutes played, still 0-0. Event Horizons on, wishing you all a very good afternoon. Afternoon back, fella. Right, Aberdeen with a throw-in over on the left-hand side. Jack McKenzie just sorting his boots out before he takes a throw-in. Come on in, let's have a bit of movement. Oh, that looked like a foul throw, but hey, we got away with it. Okay, so here's Graham Shinney on the ball. Plays it out to Alfie Dorrington, who now comes across to Alexander Jensen, who's now making headway towards the 18-yard box. He plays it infield to Shinza, who plays it infield to Toppy Keskinen. Switch it, well done. Palaversa all the way out to Jack McKenzie. Take him on, Jack. Take him on, now get it in. Get it in. Good lad, right foot, drills it across, but it's blocked. Here's Palaversa. He plays it in. But it's defended well, headed clear. And St Johnstone are able to break everything up. Oh, they've done really well, St Johnstone there, to be fair. But they do give the ball away. Okay, they win a throw-in. So, St Johnstone on the ball. Oh, we're so unlucky, nearly not to break that up. They get it back to their goalkeeper who hoofs it forward. And we pick the ball up again. Alexander Jensen in the right back position. Plays it infield but gives it away cheaply. But does really well to close the player down. Yeah, okay, and forces St Johnstone to go back. Oh, don't jump into the tackle. Well done, lads. Aberdeen retain possession. Very good. Good hustling again. Here's Ante. Plays it back to Jack McKenzie. Going to see if he can get forward a wee bit. Yeah, he squares it over to Alfie Dorrington. We're very comfortable in possession at the moment, I have to say. It's good. Okay, Knustas switching the play. Looking for Shaden Morris. But the ball drops to the feet of Jensen. Now here's Morris with a chance to get at his immediate opponent, but unfortunately Dre Wright does ever so well and wins the foul for St Johnstone. Right, let's get some of your messages in because there's a few come in now. Matthew Cole says, hi Ali, managed to nip on whilst at work. How's the game going? We're doing just fine, mate. Couple of chances for us. James Brown said Nisbet should have put a bit more power on that. Yeah. John Grant said it's that long since we've had a penalty. Who do we reckon takes it? Nisbet, absolutely. Keith McDonald said, was the last pen McGrath's miss against Sevco? Whoa. Matthew Cole's asking if Palaversa should take the pens. James Brown says, we're moving the ball around nicely. We just need an end product. Yeah. Right, the Dons back in possession of the football. All the way back in the left back position. We come across now to the centre circle. And here's Shinza on the ball going forward. He plays it out to Alexander Jensen. But he's forced to come back in field to Graham Shinney. Right, go to left back. We're forced to go all the way back there to Dimitar Mitov. Steady, because St Johnstone are pressing here. Well done. Yeah, St Johnstone making a little bit difficult for us to play out from the back here. Okay, here's Dorrington on the ball, looking for something to happen. In the end, he goes long to Shinza, who controls it well. Plays it infield to Alexander Jensen. They almost swap positions there, the two of them. Palaversa with a reverse pass, but unfortunately, no takers, and it goes all the way through to St Johnstone's goalkeeper, Andy Fisher. Can't even read my own writing. Let's make that a little bit easier to read. Okay, so the Dons have a throw-in way over on the left-hand side, about 12 yards from the corner flag. Jack McKenzie with the ball in his hands at the moment. Okay. Well, we made a bit of a mess of that. Never mind. In the end, Chris Graham gives a foul to St Johnstone. All the way down in their right back position. Go on, press him. Go on, you'll get that. Well done. Okay, so bad ball played out by the St Johnstone goalkeeper. Dons retain possession of the ball. Take it down. Yeah. Right, take control of it. Toppy Keskin on the ball, looking for a shot at goal, but it's blocked. But Aberdeen pick the ball up again. Here's Shinney, plays it through to Alexander Jensen. Bad ball. St Johnstone take care of it and clear it, but not effectively because Aberdeen pick the ball up again. Good stuff, Dons. Hustling really well at the moment. And eventually a through ball is blocked and it goes out for a throw into the Dons just in front of the St Johnstone dugout. Right, here's the Dons on the ball. Mats Knuster. He plays it out to Jack McKenzie. He comes back in field to Antti Palaversa. Now we're switching the play slightly. That's a decent ball. He's going to pick it up. He does. Well done, Jack McKenzie. Picks the ball up on the left-hand side. Plays it in field to Toppy with a chance to run at his player. He's inside the 18-yard box. Blocked cross, corner for the Dons. Come on, lads, let's go. I believe that's our first corner of the game. Right, a simple request. Please, beat the first defender. Drill it to the penalty spot. It's all I ask. It's all I ask. Just coming up to 28 minutes played, still 0-0. Come on then, lads, let's make our set pieces count. It's Antti over the ball. He drills it. Doesn't beat the first defender. So the ball's in and around the 18-yard line. Aberdeen pick up possession, play it back out to Antti Palaversa, who crosses it, this time a lot deeper, far too deep. It's that deep, it's gone out for a throw-in on the other side of the pitch. Wow, Antti. That, my friend, was garbage. Alex McIntosh says St Johnstone will be happy with a point today. Just have to keep pressing them. Hopefully get a few goals. Matthew Cole is just updating us with the Hibs score. They're winning 1-0. As are Hearts, who are also winning 1-0. Okay, a little break in play here. So it's a Dons throw-in down the right-hand side. Alexander Jensen with the ball in his hands. Just coming up to half an hour played. Come on, lads. We need a bit of movement. We need a wee bit more movement than this. Can't be static. Okay. Good stuff from Uday de Bag. Plays it in field, but it's broken up. Antti Palaversa wins the ball back for the Dons. Oh, that's unlucky. Just tried to dink it inside the 18-yard box, but St Johnstone clear it up. Mitchell with the clearance. So it's gone all the way out to the other side now for a Dons throw-in. Jack McKenzie with the ball in his hands. Okay, so eventually, well done, Shinza. Shinza picks the ball up. Watch the pass. Good pass. Plays it back out to Jack McKenzie. He's got a little bit of room here. He plays it forward, but it's such a bad touch from Toppy Keskinen inside the 18-yard box. Oh, Toppy. A little bit more composure. And eventually, Antti Palaversa gives away a foul on Mackenzie Kirk. Ian Bruce says, we've been poor dealing with and taking advantages of set pieces this season. We certainly have, Ian. Actually, it's something that I might have a look at with Andrew Budge is, our conversion rate from corners and set pieces. I know, obviously, Kevin Nisbet scored last week, but apart from that one, I can't really remember anything else that sticks in the memory. Okay, St Johnstone now on the ball, just I would say halfway through our half, but we've managed to break up the play again. But then we cheaply give possession away, but then we win it back again. Here's Palaversa looking for a switch. Oh, nearly, but it's cut out by St Johnstone. They mop up, they head it all the way back to their goalkeeper. Let's see if there's anything else to be said. HB Football says we need to play from the middle because Nisbet and De Bag are both in great form and definitely give us some goals. At the moment, I can't recall a single cross into the box as yet. But to be fair to St Johnstone, they're making it very difficult for Shaden Morris to do that on one side and Toppy on the other. Because they're getting very tight to our players. Okay, so St Johnstone now with a throw-in. They go all the way back to their central defender, Mitchell. Now the ball is in the left back area. They ping it forward down the left-hand channel. But Alfie Dorrington's under that and heads it out for a St Johnstone throw-in. So St Johnstone on the ball again. Inside their own half. Looking for something to happen. The boy plays it forward, but he's just given it away cheaply. But then unfortunately, Alfie Dorrington with a poor header gives the ball away cheaply for us, and St Johnstone retain the ball. But we're hustling here. This is good. We're pressing. I like this a lot. So St Johnstone have completely switched the play now over to the right-hand side. And we've managed to block the cross and deal with it. 65% of possession to the Dons so far, with just coming up to 34 minutes played. Right, here's a chance to break. Topi Keskinen at speed down the left-hand side. He cuts in field. He plays it across the 18-yard box to Ode de Bag. Shoot! Shoot! Oh, a little back heeler to Topi. Shot's blocked. Oh. Here's Jack McKenzie down the left-hand side, but his attempt to cross is blocked. It goes out for a throw into the Dons. Oh, I think Ude could have maybe pulled the trigger a little bit earlier, but he played a lovely sort of dragged it back, which presented the opportunity for Toppy to shoot. His shot was then blocked. But nice break. Good break from the Dons. Very positive. Keep going, lads. 10 minutes to half-time. Okay, so the Dons on the ball. Here's Knustas, but he's forced to go all the way back to Alfie Dorrington. This is good stuff from the Dons. We're now infield. Graham Shinney on the ball. Plays it out to Alexander Jensen, but he's forced to go back into the centre circle. Yeah, the sun's playing its part here. Mats Knustas just putting his hand up like this, as if he can't really see what's going on in front of him because of the sun. Okay, so Aberdeen in possession of the ball. But we've given it away cheaply, unfortunately. Looking for a long ball. Easily cleaned up by St Johnstone. So they now have the ball deep inside their own half. Can we press? Can we press? Yes, we can. Well done. But they win the ball back again. Go on. Press again. Good. We're really not giving them any room to play whatsoever, which is really encouraging. It's forced them to go all the way back to their goalkeeper, who does well, to be fair. A little step over. It's now down at their left back position. And that'll be a foul, yeah. Shayden Morris, just a wee nick on the boy's ankle. He goes down and draws the free kick. Yeah, just a wee nick. Nothing more. Nothing malicious. Simon Roy's on. How are we doing, Simon? He's wishing everybody a very good afternoon. He's asking if you're all fine. Keith Shepherd says, really hate the corners that don't get by the first defender. Kenneth Merchant says, our corners and crosses against Dundee United were embarrassing. And Simon Roy's just giving us an update. Unfortunately, it's 2-0 to Hibs. Saying that, live score is still saying it's only 1-0 to Hibs, so maybe it was chopped off. Let's have a quick look at the table. Let's just have a live update. Yeah, so it's still 3 points. So at the moment, it's still saying that it's 1-0 to Hibs on live score anyway. So maybe their goal was chopped off, Simon. Kenneth Merchant is asking me what colours are the Dons playing in today. So they're playing in the Wasp strip. Yellow and black. Kenneth, yellow and black. Peter Lee says, come on, troops, we need to win this. Okay, Aberdeen in possession, just outside our D. With Dimitar Mitov. Just looking for something to happen at the moment. And he plays a decent ball out to the left-hand side. Shins are now inside the centre circle. Plays in Antti Palaversa, who plays it out to Toppy, who does really, really well. This is good stuff down the left-hand side. Unlucky, lads. But we've managed to retain possession. Again, well done. Good stuff. So Palaversa on the ball, comes in field. Here's Shinza. He goes out to Kevin Nisbet, I think it is, who's out there. Need to make your first touch better, Kevin. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Never mind. Get back in. So here's St Johnstone. Making forward tracks down the right-hand side. But Toppy Keskinen has matched the lad all the way for pace. And does really, really well. And forces a throw-in. Great stuff, Toppy. Good work down that side. Didn't give the lad any room or space to put a cross in. St Johnstone with the cross into the box though. Here's a chance, half a chance. But he's completely fluffed his lines and the Dons clear. St Johnstone now in possession of the ball. Over on the right back side of the park. Yeah, they've made a bit of a mess of that, St Johnstone. And now have forced themselves all the way back to their goalkeeper. Go on, press him a bit higher. Press him a bit higher. Go on, Shayden. The ball currently with the feet of St Johnstone's goalkeeper inside their own box. Okay, they tried to make tracks forward, but Aberdeen have cleaned this up quite comfortably. Jack McKenzie plays it forward. Unfortunately, Kevin Nisbet can't quite pick the ball up, and we lose possession of the ball. 3 minutes to half time, still 0-0. Oh, that's a decent ball forward for St Johnstone in a good area of the park, but we've managed to break it up. Go on, you'll get that. Unlucky. Is it a Don's throw in? Come on, ref, what we got? No, it's a throw in to St Johnstone. Just in front of Yumi Talene, who celebrated his birthday yesterday. Oh, and Shins are having a wee word with the referee here. Chris Graham, oh aye. Quite obviously telling him who's the boss today. Right, St Johnstone with the ball. Deep inside their own half. They come over to the right-hand side, their left-back area. They play it forward, but Alexander Jensen with a poor header goes infield. St Johnstone pick up the ball again. They go infield. That's an excellent ball. They try it, dink it over the top. The ball's kind of pinging about the 18-yard box at the moment, but Aberdeen clear it after another save from Dimitar Mitov. So St Johnstone on the ball again, but it's broken up by the Dons. Throw in to Aberdeen. Jack McKenzie with the ball. Hopefully they'll show a replay so I can see if Dimitar actually did make a save there. Come on, let's get the ball down on the deck. There we go. Thank you. Right. Come on, Toppy. You need to be stronger, fella. So St Johnstone play the ball over the top, but Mats Knusa's under it, takes control of it, plays the ball directly to Ante Palaversa, who now plays it to Shinza. He goes out to Jack McKenzie, who's got a little bit of room to run here, but he tries to switch play. Just retain possession, fella, and it's played all the way through to the St Johnstone goalkeeper, who then hoofs it right out of play in front of their own dugout. So Aberdeen with the throw-in, just coming up to 30 seconds to half-time. I don't think there'll be much injury time because I can't recall being an injured, a stop for injury. Here's Ante Palaversa, just outside the centre circle. Plays in Shaden Morris, who plays the ball forward to Alexander Jensen, who takes it back from Shaden Morris. Cross it in, lad. Well done, Shaden Morris. Wins a corner. A late corner for Dons right at the end of the first half. For God's sake, beat the first man. Nice link-up play between Shaden and Alexander here. Very nice. Shaden with the attempt to cross. Well blocked by Drew Wright. Right, come on, Shaden, who's over the corner. Beat the first man. It's a crowded penalty box. Come on. A goal now would be fantastic. In fact, Shinza's come across to take it now. So this is going to be an in-swinger. Come on, Shinza. Decent delivery, lad. Decent delivery. And guess what? Guess what? I'll give you one guess what happened. One guess. 0-0, half-time. What is it with our set pieces? Seriously, lads. Just drill it to the penalty spot. Oh my God. Overall, not a bad half from the Dons. Dimitar Mitov has had to make one or two important saves, particularly right at the beginning of the game. It's an absolutely superb save with his right hand. Which kept us in the game, because what a chance it was for the boy to score. Absolutely superb save. Right, let's go through some of your comments here. and then we'll start having a look at some of the halftime stuff. Scott Robertson says, pretty dire stuff up until now. I don't think it's dire, but it could be better. HB Football says, definitely the better team. This pressing sounds amazing. Just sounds like the lofted balls upfield can't make it to Toppy. Simon Roy says, nice to see Toppy run back. Yeah. Scott Robertson says, Shady completely ineffectual at the moment. John Grant says, we've huffed and we've puffed so far, but not really doing enough to threaten St Johnstone's goal. Hopefully we will improve in the second half. HB Football says St Johnstone have more confidence now. Kenneth Merchant says, Morris looks like a headless chicken sometimes, but he's got great potential and worth sticking by. HB Football is asking, is Shinnie playing left back or is it Mackenzie? It's Jack Mackenzie. Simon Roy, in reference to the corner, quite simply says, terrible. Keith Shepherd says, awful corner. David Goldralli Vid says, well, that was a non-event. Matthew Cole says, in regards to the corner, what a joke not beating the first man. Honestly, it's infuriating. West Coast Dawn says, Shady is a super sub, not a first team player. Yeah, David Gold makes a good point. He says, the other side of the pitch doesn't look as bad. Will that help Shady in the second 45? Kyle Cooper's asking me, what am I watching the game on? I'm watching it on Red TV International because I live in Austria, fella. I'm a subscriber to Red TV International, which means that I'm in a very fortunate position to be able to watch every single Dons game live. Event Horizon says, why can't we put a corner into the 6-yard box? Exactly. Martin Smith says, another outstanding corner there at the end. Really fed up with this quality. Gavin Wilson said, it's unacceptable to continually not get the corner kicks past the first man. Terry McDermott's here. How are we doing, Terry boy? He says, fit like men. Shout out to my mate Bart Verbouwen, who's visiting New Orleans from Ghent in Belgium. He came over to the 2018 Scottish Cup final, so is now an honorary dandy. So hello to Bart. Right. Let's see if I can get some stats for you from the first half. So as it stands, Hearts are beating Ross County 1-0. Hibs are beating Kilmarnock 1-0 and St Mirren are beating Motherwell 2-1. Right, here are your stats. So, seriously? Come on. There we go. Right, so Aberdeen enjoyed 61.3% of possession. In total, we've had 5 shots to their 4. 2 on target, both from Kevin Nisbet, to 2 on target for St Johnstone. We've had 8 touches inside the box to their 6. 2 saves from the goalkeepers each. We've committed 7 fouls to their 1. And we've won 2 corners to their 1 corner. We've had 3 blocked shots so far, all of which came from outside the box. We've only been caught offside once. Tackles won, 6 to their 8. They've had to clear the ball twice as much as we've had, 18 times to their 9. And they've also had to head the ball clear 12 times. Duels won. They're winning the Duels 1 count at the moment, 27 to 21. Let's have a look at the distribution. Yeah, so the Dons well on top at the moment with total passes. So we've had 314 total passes to their 199, of which 266 have actually been accurate. Forward passes, we've made 96. We've attempted 27 long balls over the top. And we've been able to make 64 successful final third passes. That's interesting. We've actually only been dispossessed of the ball 5 times. That's okay. That's not too bad. Right, let's get your comments back on. Sequentia says, Foot-like from Portugal, very few ideas up front, too many long balls to nobody. Martin Smith says, what do they coach for set pieces at Cormac Park? We are awful when it comes to the dead ball situation. Robert Fowler says, wish you could put your camera on your screen so we could really watch with you. I'd love to, fella. Unfortunately, that's highly illegal. Roy Thompson says, they have been organised and the pitch suits them. Need more size on the pitch to beat them at their own game. Get Pulvara and Gay on at 60 minutes. Yeah, unfortunately, Uday has been a little bit ineffective in the opening 45 minutes. Alex McIntosh says, with other results not going our way, we need to win this today or it's tatties for the side for third place. Tutty Tree and Turd says, well on top, but doing nothing. Kenneth Merchant says, good morning from Los Angeles. Appreciate the live chat. Keep up the good work, mate. Absolute pleasure, mate. Oh, LA. Not been to LA for many, many years. 30 years, probably. Paul Hannon is here. Hi, Paul. I got your message, Paul. Thanks for that. End product just not there. So far cross is too long and good thing St Johnstone playing is bad. Duncan Bain says, pitch looks like a tatty field. Bouncy and our final ball lacking in the first half. Yeah. Right, so while we're on, just going to give you a gentle reminder. 2 weeks away now, a special event at Ardor House Hotel on Friday the 28th of March. Through the Longest 40, who are supporting the Beats in Cancer charity. It will be a memorable evening with 2 Dons legends. Our greatest ever, Willie Miller and Alex McLeish. There are still a handful of tickets left from what I understand, so you can get them via thelongest40.com or Eventbrite. So the idea is quite simply, Alex and God will sit with me up on a stage. I'll fire some questions at them. So it's a question and answer session. Going to do our best just to make it as light-hearted and as good fun as possible, as well as informative, of course. We'll take a break at half-time where there'll be an auction. There's going to be a bar. And at half-time, you guys get the opportunity to write a question for the boys on a piece of paper, which I'll get during the halftime break and I'll vet them all. And then on the other side, what we'll do is I'll ask your questions to the guys. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's a fantastic setting. It's a brilliant room at the Ardor House Hotel. If you were there for the Ian Jess gig, you know that it was such a good night. So yeah, we're kind of hoping it'll be about 300 there, maybe a wee bit more than 300. So there are still tickets available at the Ardor House Hotel. A week on Friday. Now, if you're enjoying today's watch-along show, don't forget to like it. Keep your comments coming in as always. And as I always keep saying, and I'm sorry to keep banging this drum, but if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel so that we continue to build and grow, that would be absolutely fantastic. Please don't be put off by the word subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. In effect, what you're doing is you're just basically following the channel, like you would be following somebody on social media. You do need to have a YouTube login to be able to do that, and also to be able to join in the live chat. So at the moment, we're about 4,222, I think it was, the last time I looked. And obviously the next target is to get to 4,500, and then from there, get to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget there's the membership scheme here as well on Ali Beg ABTV. I know some of you have recently renewed your membership scheme, which I'm very grateful for. That is a little subscription-based scheme. It's basically set up by YouTube to help support people like me, where you pay a very minimum fee. So what I've done is I've set the fee at the most minimum. And it's just a small financial contribution. where you can help me basically improve this channel as we go forward. And I hope that you've been able to see the little improvements and changes that we've made since we came on air a couple of years ago. And everything that we've changed here, that we've improved here, has come through the help of your financial contributions. So I'm very, very grateful to you. We've got about 80 paid up members at the moment, which is absolutely phenomenal. So as I said, just to reiterate the point, everything that is made from the membership scheme goes right back in to improving Ali Beg ABTV so that I can continue to improve the service for you. Right, let's see if there's any more comments from you. Paul Hannon says, I think Sokla will be on to replace Uday. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. Be good to see him back. Duncan Bain says, not enough creativity and Shaden has hardly been in the game. Yeah, I take your point, Duncan. To be fair, I actually think he's been marked out of the game. They're very quick to close him down. He's just not had any room at all. Paul Hannon says, good, strong support from the Dons here today, but they are like me, wanting to see more in the second half. Okay, so we're just waiting for the teams to come out for the start of the second half. So let me just have a quick look at the live table. So as it stands, with Hibs winning 1-0 at Kilmarnock, they go on to 46 points, which takes them 3 points clear of us as it stands. Hearts are obviously winning as well, so that takes them on to 39 points, 4 points behind us. But obviously we've got to be careful, because if it stays as it is, with Dundee United playing Dundee tomorrow in the Dundee Derby, a win for them would take them above us and drop us down potentially into 5th place. Hence why it's absolutely vital that we get something from today's game. Ideally a win. We need to get a win today. We really need to get a win today. So we're still waiting for the teams to come out for the start of the second half. So I just want to have a quick look at some of our upcoming games, just so that we can start putting stuff into context. Right, so where are we? Okay, so obviously international break, and then we come back on Saturday the 29th at home against Motherwell. I'm actually going to be at that game. I can't wait to get to that game. I'm going to stay in town for the weekend after the event at Ardo, so going to take in the game at Pittodrie. I'll be in the Richard Donald stand. And then the following Saturday, we've got a tricky wee game away at Ross County before we play host to Sevco on Saturday the 12th, 3 o'clock kickoff. And then the week after that, it's the Scottish Cup semi-final. So we've only got 1, 2, 3 games after this one until we reach the split. Right, the boys are back out for the start of the second half. Let's see if there's any changes. It doesn't look like it. There are at the moment. Let's see if there's any more chat from you guys. Ryan Ellington says, absolutely shocking first half. Lots of chances. Hopefully improve in the second half. So that's St Johnstone now making their way back out onto the pitch as well. Right, so it doesn't look like any changes. Not that I can see. Let me have a quick look. I don't think we made any changes there. No. So we are as we are. Right, come on, lads. Kicking towards the Dons fans who look like they're in really good spirits. Come on, let's go, lads. Let's go. We need a win today. Come on. David Goldvalley vids quite simply says, come on, you Reds. Baz Strachan said, need to win today and beat Motherwell in the next game and then make it top 6 secure, as that's got to be the priority. I completely agree, mate. Got to finish top 6, surely to God. Okay, so St Johnstone on the ball, down our right-hand side. They play the ball forward. Is he offside, Sidibe? No, he's not. He plays a good ball in, but he's offside. Yeah, he is offside. Thought he was. I hate this rule where they allow the play to carry on. Do you know what I mean? You know, if he's offside, he's offside. Just put your friggin' flag up. I can't stand this rule where they allow play to go on until the boy touches the ball. Okay, goal kick to St Johnstone as it stands. The ball's now just in front of the dugouts. And St Johnstone have done really well to make a bit of space for themselves there. And they gain the foul. Jason Holt getting the foul off Kevin Nisbet, who puts his hand on his shoulder and pulls him down and then stands on him. Okay, Alexander Jensen breaking up a St Johnstone attack. Does really well. Plays the ball in field to Graham Shinney, who goes back to Alfie Dorrington, who's now played it back to Dimitar Mitov. Alfie Dorrington a little bit guilty of giving the ball away cheaply there, but fair play to the boy. He wins it back. Good stuff, mate. Didn't give up. Okay, so the Dons are very deep inside their own half here, almost in our own right back position. But Dorrington goes forward again. Okay, what's the ref giving here? He's given a foul. He's given a foul against Uday de Bag. Okay, understand. Okay, so St Johnstone with a free kick just inside our half. Right, the free kick comes to nothing. The Dons break it up, and they're now on the attack with Alexander Jensen, who plays the ball out to Shaden Morris. He's got a bit of room here, Shaden. Comes back to Jensen, who plays the ball in. Good header! Oh, it's just wide. From Uday de Bag. Oh, decent effort. Let's have a look at the replay. Let me look at the bigger screen. Oh, Uday's unlucky. Gets a really good head on the ball. Good ball in from Jensen. Oh, and it's just past the post. Okay, bright start to the second half. Okay, currently it's a St Johnstone throw-in. Halfway into our half, down the right-hand side, in front of the main stand. But they go all the way back. We press high. And we force them into an error and retain possession. Good. Go on, Shaden, you'll get that. Go on, Shaden, inside the 18-yard box. Shoot! Oh! Blocked just as he had a shot at goal. Corner to Aberdeen. Oh, just as he pulled the trigger, his shot got blocked. Oh, the defender's done really well. Right, Aberdeen corner. I swear to God, I'm going to lose my you-know-what if this doesn't get past the first defender. It does. It got past the first defender. It's a sensational corner kick from the Dons. It goes past the first defender. But Mats Knusta headed it wide at the far post. God, our corners are garbage. Absolutely garbage. Kenny Sullivan is on saying, come on the Dons. Keith Shepard says, couldn't agree with you more, Ali. Hate the delayed offside. It's an absolute nonsense. It really is. Okay, so currently St Johnstone on the ball in their right back area, but they're going back towards their own goal. Oh, unlucky. Kevin Nisbet so close to stealing the ball. Right, come on, lads. Let's pick up the bits and pieces here. St Johnstone on the ball still. Go on, you'll get that. Well done, Topi Keskinen. Oh, and then he gives it away. Does all the hard work, and then this simple pass, he gives it away. So Mats Knusta with a clearance. The ball comes down with snow on it. Oh, it's a little bit of ping pong. It's a wee bit messy at the moment. Come on, get... Oh, it's another bad clearance. Can we just get the ball down? Just put it down on the deck. Put it down on the deck. Thank you. Now play football. Now play football. And now we're playing football. Good. Aberdeen in the centre circle. Anti-Palaversa, that's absolute garbage. But well done, Graham Shinney, for winning possession back. But St Johnstone pick it up on the right-hand side, attacking us down the left-hand side. Sorry, down the right-hand side. Still down the right-hand side. Plays the ball in, but it goes over the bar with an attempted cross. And out for a Dons goal kick. Attempted cross on Mackenzie Kirk. Dimitar just had to watch it because it was just sort of drifting towards his goal, but it just landed on top of the net, so it was all good. Right, St Johnstone pressing us very high here, but we've managed to create a little bit of room. And we've done really well here. Okay, now we're on the attack down the right-hand side with Alexander Jensen. In the sunshine. Plays it out to Shady Mo. Shady Mo plays it in, but it's right across the 18-yard box and it's easily defended and cleared for a throw-in to St Johnstone right in front of the Aberdeen dugout. I think the sun might be playing a wee bit of havoc on that far side. I'm not sure. To be fair, it needed to be a better ball in from Shaden. Okay, so St Johnstone on the ball. They play it forward, but Dimitar Mitov is quick to snatch the ball, plays it into midfield to Ante Palaversa. He plays it forward, but it's easily cut out. But fair play to Ante, he wins it back. Toppy tried to play the ball over the top of his head, but St Johnstone clear that one up. They're now in possession of the ball. Yeah, the boy's done well. Plays it out to the right back, who's now got plenty of room and space for them to set and go again. Oh, that's a foul. Ugh, Ante. Ante. Chops the boy down in the centre circle. Draws the foul for St Johnstone. Duke McKenzie getting fouled by Ante. Oh dear, the sun is playing absolute havoc with the pictures as well here. Okay, so Aberdeen have a throw-in about 10 yards to the left of our dugout. Sven Sprangler there clearing things up. So the game's just gone a wee bit scrappy. A wee bit. St Johnstone making the change here. 55 minutes gone. They're making their first change of the game. So it's Sidibe that's gone off. It looks like he's gone straight up the tunnel as well, so I guess that must be an injury. And it's Griffiths Mullins that's come on. Right, here's a chance for Aberdeen on the right-hand side. Shayden Morris with a chance to cross, but it's blocked. Oh, the Sun's really playing havoc on that far side. The Dons win the ball back, though, inside the 18-yard box, trying to make something happen, but St Johnstone cover, and it goes out for a goal kick. Shayden needed to do better with that previous cross ball. It was a little bit lackadaisical, I thought. David Gold is saying that we need a few changes here. Peter Lee says it's time for Clarkson and Sockler. Stephen Cowie says, Dons, beware the Ides of March. Need to just go and score. David Gold says, give Uckles a run out for Shady. Switch Keskinen to the right. Drop Shinnie to left back and put Clarkson on. Sockler on for the bag. Who, apart from that header just after the restart, has been a wee bit ineffective in the game today. Okay, here's Toppy. Great run. Go on, lad. You've gone past the defender into the 18-yard box. Attempts to cross, wins a corner. Well done, lad. Mitchell with a block. Don's corner. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? You know what I'm going to say. Right, Antti Palaversa. I'm going to look on the big screen so I can have a proper look at it here. Antti Palaversa with the corner kick. Beats the first man to the far stick. We get a header on it. It's up in the air. But St Johnstone have cleared it. Kevin Nisbet pulls it back in. Mitchell clears it. It's a bit head tennis at the moment. We need to get the ball down. Here's Nisbet with an opportunity to cross. It's blocked. It's a corner on the other side. Come on, lads. Oh my God, it's so dark inside that 18-yard box on the pictures. I'm going to watch the big screen beside me so I can see it better, guys. Here we go. Right, Shayden Morris with the corner. Drill it, Shayden. Drill it. He goes short. Get it in. Antti Palaversa flicks it into the box, but it's cleared. He gets a second opportunity. He heads it towards the 18-yard box. And it's a foul to St Johnstone. What a wasted opportunity. BR Zobrown says, will Aberdeen win? Oh, mate, I hope so. HB Football says, just get the corner past the first man, please. Honestly, we made a mess of that corner. I can see what we're trying to do, but just put it in. Put it into the mix. So, St Johnstone free kick, exactly on their D. And the free kick goes all the way through to Dimitar Mitov, who now has the ball in his hands. Looking for a little bit of movement. He gets it from Graham Shinnie. He plays it out to Alexander Jensen, who's closed down immediately, but he's managed to play the ball back infield to Shinza, who is not fouled. Looked like a foul, but it's not. So St Johnstone on the attack down the left-hand side. But again, the Dons break it up with Antti Palaversa. Now he's going at pace down the right-hand side. But again, guilty of giving the ball away cheaply. Come on, Antti. Let's up your ante. Come on, lads. It's an hour gone. Half an hour to go in the game. Half an hour. Still 1-0 to Hibs. And still 1-0 to Hearts. Scott Robertson says, not for the first time this season, we're making a pretty poor team look better than they are. Come on, Yimmy, ring the changes because this isn't working. Do the players realise what's at stake here? Right, St Johnstone on the ball now, inside the centre circle. They come out to the right-hand side. Jack McKenzie in front. They go infield, looking for a cross. They delay it. Oh, but they get the luck of the break of the ball just outside our 18-yard box. Play it in, and the lad heads it just wide. The substitute, I think it is, Mullins. Yeah, heads it just wide. Right, let me get some of your comments in. David Gold says, I can take a better corner than this lot. Just get it in the mixer. BRZ Brown says, just waiting on Aberdeen on my coupon. Come on, Aberdeen. Oh, God, mate. HB Football says, the quality we have on the bench is class, especially Clarkson. John Moore says, need to make some subs. John Grant reiterates that point. Time for the subs. Right, Aberdeen trying to make something happen here, but it's been picked off by St Johnstone. St Johnstone are now offside, so Aberdeen have a free kick, I think. Is that what the referee's blowing for? Is it offside? I believe it is. Yes, it is. Right, come on, lads. Let's start again. Right, here we go. Substitutions for Aberdeen. Jack McKenzie off. Urkel's on. Leighton Clarkson coming on. Shaden Morris going off. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So will Urkel's go over to the right-hand side or will Toppy go over there? I think Shinza will go to left back. Leighton Clarkson will play just beside Leighton Palaversa. Yeah, it's just giving him instructions now. Yeah, so Shinza's now at left back. Leighton Clarkson has basically just gone man for man. He's gone into Shinza's position in left midfield. I'm just trying to see where Urkel's has gone. I can't quite see yet. I'll tell you as soon as I can. Okay, poor play from Aberdeen, particularly Alfie Dormington, whose attempted pass was cut out. He's then had to force a throw-in to St Johnstone, but they do nothing with it. Now the Dons are on the counter with Leighton Clarkson. Go on, lad, you've got a bit of room here. Go over the other side, good lad. Here's Toppy Keskinen, who's on the other side, on the right-hand side. He shoots a goal. It's a tame effort, it just goes wide. Okay, so Toppy's now on the left. Toppy is on the right. Urkel's is on the left. That's a really poor effort in the end. Dragged it well wide. 9 shots so far in the game. 9. David Gall says, Jimmy T must have been on and read my comments about subs. HB Football says, great changes, but I don't know what Jimmy sees in Urkel's. The lad is yet to prove himself. Yeah, thanks, Simon. Urkel's on the left. Roy Thompson says, don't agree with these subs. The pitch doesn't suit Clarkson. Prove me wrong, please. Okay, Aberdeen on the ball. Down the left-hand side, but St Johnstone break up the play. They go all the way back to their goalkeeper, who plays a really good ball out the box and sets St Johnstone on their way down the left-hand side. They're now inside the centre circle, but they've given it away. Aberdeen now back in possession of the ball. Here's Alexander Jensen. Making movement, a positive movement. But Toppy Keskinen is muscled off the ball and Aberdeen draw. Unfortunately, give away a foul. Yeah, Toppy needs to be stronger there. Needs to shield the ball better. David Gall said, Keski switched to right, as I predicted. So where are we? 65 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Right, Aberdeen now have a throw-in over on the far right-hand side, just inside our own half. Jensen with the throw. Good stuff. Right, we've opened it up a bit here, so come on, let's go. Knuster's on the ball. Get Shinza forward a bit here. Play it to his feet. Play it to his feet. His feet. Thank you. That's a foul, referee. Surely, yes. Okay, Aberdeen with a foul. About halfway into St Johnstone's half. Right, come on. Let's have a decent set piece here. What can we do? We play it out to the left side. Attempted cross is blocked. It goes out for a St Johnstone throw-in. Jason Holt doing really well, to be fair. Okay, Papagay is set to come on. I think he'll come on for Uday. Just getting his last minute instructions. Right, come on, lads, you'll get that. Win it back, win it back. Well done, good stuff. Ref? Yes, right. A decent area for a free kick to the Dons. Just if you can picture the 18-yard box on the left-hand side, about 4 yards diagonal. Uday winning the free kick. Right, it's going to be an in-swinger from Ante Palaversa. I'm going to switch to the big screen so I can see it properly, guys. Come on. Decent delivery. Put a bit of pace on it, not too much height, Ante. Beat the first man. Come on. Here we go. It's right on the penalty spot. It's a good free kick and it's a header just wide for Mats Knuster. Oh. A much better delivery right onto the penalty spot. Oh, and Mats is so unlucky. Let's see how far wide it goes. Oh, it's inches. Okay, so Pape's coming on and Uday's going off. Right, come on, big man. Get yourself in amongst it, fella. Simon Roy says, maybe give Dante and Sockler a run out. Roy Thompson, Pape time. David Gold, Pape coming on. Simon Roy, Pape coming on. Deck G says, hi everyone, a bit late to the party. Don't worry, fella, glad you're here. Gavin Wilson says, we're playing all the right moves, just not in the right order. Kenneth Merchant says, we're missing a playmaker in the middle of the park with some strength. Ramadani was never replaced. Okay. Right, the ball's in the hands of at the feet of Dimitar Mitov, who plays it out to Alexander Jensen. He's quickly closed down though, so he's forced to head the ball forward, and St Johnstone nick it, but Topi Keskinen nips it again. Good ball into the box. Kevin Nisbet, go on laddie! Just a little bit too in front of him, and St Johnstone goalkeeper gets there. Oh, he just couldn't quite control it. It kind of went through his legs. He almost nutmegged himself. If he'd got a touch on that ball. Schade. Sorry. Shame. Schade. German for shame. Right, get the ball on the deck. Okay, Aberdeen throw in. Just to the right of St Johnstone's dugout. 70 minutes played, still 0-0. We're just starting to get on top a wee bit. Just starting to get on top. We just need an end product. That's the only thing that's missing from this game. Okay. It's another Aberdeen throw-in, this time just to the left of our own dugout. Shinza with the ball. What's Shinza done to his hair? Oh, fella, I've only just noticed that. That is a naughty, naughty haircut, pal. Anyway, Aberdeen have a free kick. Oh, Shinza, that's a bad haircut. I hope you went back and got a refund for that. Dearie me. What's that? Zzz, zzz. Guess that's the trend. Wait, can he see because of the sun? Yeah, Aberdeen trying to play the ball forward down the right-hand side, but unfortunately it's gone all the way out for a goal kick. And it looks like St Johnstone are going to be forced into a change here. Barry Douglas is signalling to the bench that he's struggling. Yep, and it looks like he's coming off. They're also making another substitution here. Stephen Duke McKenzie is coming off. Graham Carey is coming on, who scored that sensational goal in the Scottish Cup during the week. Need to watch him. Got a hell of a left foot on him. Mackenzie Kirk also going off for St Johnstone. It looks like Barry Douglas has stayed on though. Yeah, so it's Duke McKenzie and Kirk on off for Carey and Kim Pioka. John Grant says, geez, oh, that sun looks strong into Mitoff's eyes. Hope it doesn't affect him. It really is, mate. Ryan Ellington says, come on, Pappy, show St Johnstone what we can do here. Right, St Johnstone free kick. They're in possession of the ball now with their own goalkeeper inside their own 18-yard box. So the possession has slightly changed. 59% now to us to 41% to St Johnstone. Right, St Johnstone now with an opportunity here to attack, but they've made a complete mess of that. And Aberdeen clear the ball. Right, here's Leighton Clarkson trying to make something happen. Kevin Nisbet on the ball. Plays it brilliantly through to Pappy, but Pappy can't control it. Anyway, he's flagged offside. So, St Johnstone go again. I think the sun's an issue here for Dimitar. I think you could be right, John. Right, St Johnstone all the way down on the right-hand side. Play the ball in, but it's cleared well by Mats Knuster. St Johnstone still on the ball, but they're forced to go all the way back to the centre circle. Now they play forward. They're on the edge of our 18-yard box looking for something to happen, and they've drawn a foul right onside. Right, Graham Carey draws the foul just outside the D. Got to be careful here. That's about, let me have a look, about 25 yards out. Yeah, it's about 25 yards out, just to the left of the D. I got a feeling Graham Carey will try and bend one here. Let's have a look. Is he standing over the ball? I think he is. Right, Dimitar's going to have to be careful here because half his goal is shaded in the sun, whereas the other half isn't, obviously. Right, so Graham Carey standing over the ball. 73 minutes gone. Now, there's some treatment for a St Johnstone player here. I think it's Barry Douglas who's gone back down again. David Gold said, it's the same barber who does half the Dawn squad. You're right. The guy's just followed me on Instagram recently. He's got, you know, if you're into all that kind of stuff, he put some really good videos up of the lads getting their haircuts. Kenneth Merchant says, we don't beat St Johnstone today. We deserve to be 5th in the league. We have decent games left before the split. "15 minutes left to go." 15. Hibs still winning 1-0. Hearts still winning 1-0. Right, come on. This could be testing. Half in the sun, half out the sun. Graham Carey still over the ball. I'm convinced he's going to take it, so I'm just going to switch to the big screen so I can get a proper look at this. Here he goes. Up and over the wall and way over the bar. Okay, so Aberdeen in possession of the ball, but inside our own 18-yard box. St Johnstone doing well to presses, but we've managed to get it out. But we're kind of forced to go back a little bit, and then the long ball forward was forced. It's gone straight out for St Johnstone throw-in. Yeah, the sun's playing absolute havoc on that side of the pitch. Can't see a thing. Okay, so the ball's all the way back at the feet of St Johnstone's goalkeeper. Right, we'll pick that up. Good. Oh, come on, Kevin. Give the ball away cheaply again. Don't foul, don't foul. Well done. Right, Leighton Clarkson nicks the ball. Just inside our own half. Plays a superb switch. Go on. Here's Urkels. Comes in field. Does really well. Plays it to Graham Shinney on the left-hand side. Comes back to Urkels. Get it in, fella. He plays it in, but I think it's too deep. It is too deep. It's a crap cross. James Jappy says, sorry, Ali, this part next season team, and we are nowhere. Right, hang on, let me read this. This doesn't make sense. Okay, I'll try and make sense of this, James. He basically says we're too much powder puff, no targets inside the box, too many foreign players. Okay, mate. HB Football says, I'm surprised Nisbet hasn't scored, especially against bottom of the league. Kenneth Merchant says he needs service and we lack service. Mark Richards is asking for the score. Mate, it's 0-0. It's 0-0 with 13 minutes to go. Unfortunately, our chances are few and far between. St Johnstone with the best chance of the game. Right at the beginning of the game, Dimitar Mitov saving absolutely superbly. Okay, so Aberdeen in possession. Here's Jep Urkels. And we're forced to go all the way back to Mats Knerster, who plays the ball out to Alfie Dormington. Right, be careful, Alfie. Be careful again. Ball at the feet now of Dimitar Mitov. So we're now inside our own 18-yard box trying to make something happen. So Mats Knerster with lots of room to play with here. He dinks the ball forward for Kevin Nisbet to pick up. It's a great header down to Shinza. Go on, lad, you're in! Oh, why didn't you hit it with your left foot? Just hit it with your left foot. Topi Keskinen with a fantastic opportunity to just have a pop at goal with his left foot. He jumps over the ball to try and get it onto his right foot. And the boy nips in and nicks it away for a corner. Just hit it, lad. Oh, so frustrating. Just hit it. Right, Don's corner. Antti Palaversa. Come on, lads. It's deep. St Johnstone, clear it. Here's Alexander Jensen. Picks the ball up on the right-hand side. Leighton Clarkson now. Into the 18-yard box, but St Johnstone are able to clear it at the second attempt. So it's now a throw into the Dons down the left-hand side. Here's Palaversa. Plays it infield to Leighton Clarkson. Looking for something to happen. He goes all the way out to Alexander Jensen. Cross it, fella. Here's Leighton Clarkson with a bit of room. Little dink into the box, but it's cleared again for a goal kick. Sorry. I thought the St Johnstone defender had a clearance on that. It wasn't. Mats Knerster got his header all wrong. Oh, Mats got his header all wrong. Goes out for a goal kick. Oh, Toppy, why didn't you just shoot? Martin Smith says very poor quality. John Grant says, we're not creating enough. Plenty of the ball, but no end product. Yeah, Martin Smith says he understands why he doesn't hit it. Yeah, I kind of get the ball. He kind of... Yeah. Because the ball sort of came through his... He tried to sort of almost lift his left foot over to make the space to hit with his right foot. I just think he should have hit it with his left foot. Right, come on. We're 10 minutes to go. We just need an end product. Come on. I don't think they've tested Dimitar in this second half at all. Right, let's catch up with the scores. So, no changes. Hibs still winning 1-0. Hearts still winning 1-0. Dundee Derby tomorrow. Okay, St Johnstone on the ball, but they're forced to go all the way back to their goalkeeper. Oh, Pape, he's done you like a kipper. Here's Graham Carey on the ball. He tries a long switch. It's a magnificent pass all the way out to the left-hand side. Boy comes inside. He's looking for a shot at goal. I think that's our first attempt at goal, right down the throat of Dimitar Mitov, who plays a long throw-in out to Jep Ockels, who's got a chance here to run. Go on, lad. Good boy. Go on, get it again. Unlucky. Right. So Aberdeen pick it up. Shins are on the ball. Goes out to Alexander Jensen. He comes back in field to Leighton Clarkson. Plays a nice little ball out to Papa Gay on the right-hand side. He comes in field. But oh my God, plays it straight to a St Johnstone player. Then gets nutmegged. Right, St Johnstone on the counter-attack. Down the left-hand side, but he's played it far too far in front of the boy. That goes out for a goal kick to St Johnstone. It's just as well the boy didn't see Graham Carey screaming for the ball on the right-hand side. Drew Wright with a mistake there for St Johnstone. Right, come on, lads. 8 minutes to go. Right, here's another change for the Dawn. Esther Sockler on. Topi Keskinen off. Come on, Esther. Welcome back, laddie. Terry McDiarmid says quite simply, this is complete garbage. HB Football says a goal here would be crucial and would probably win the game. It has to. Lee Taylor says, I hate to say it, but we're just 11 men on a park. I can't see what we're trying to do. Martin Smith said there's no creativity on the field today. Event Horizon says, have we even had a shot on target in the second half? I don't think we have, mate. Right, 7 minutes to go. Come on, lads. We really should be beating the team that's bottom of the league. We really should. You know, we should be putting a glove on them at least, especially in the 18-yard box. Right, here's Leighton Clarkson. Trying to make something happen. But we give the ball away cheaply again. Come on, lads. We have to be stronger on the ball. Right, St Johnstone break it up. They've got all the room in the world now inside the centre circle to make it a counter-attack here. But they go all the way back. Oh my God, how much room are we giving them here? That ball is bouncing about on this pitch like nobody's business. St Johnstone picking up all the bits and pieces here. Go on, you'll get that. Ah, referee, that's soft. So a quick foul to St Johnstone. They're down our right-hand side looking for a ball into the box, which they deliver. But Alexander Jensen's got that under control. Here's Pape. Does nothing with it. Jeez. Oh my God. This is going to end up 0-0, isn't it? Okay, so let's start again, lads. So we have a goal kick here. Come on. Let's start again. Let's go. Let's have a bit of urgency about it. We've really not tested their goalkeeper enough, I don't think. As Simon Roy's just said. David Gall said, this has been poor. Lee Taylor says, we're the type of team, the worse the team we play, the worse we actually are. It's wild. Martin Smith says, our midfield has no bite. We're just chasing bouncing balls around. Four and a half minutes to go. Barry Douglas is down again. Just get the boy off the park. I think they are now. This is going to be such a frustrating 0-0 if it ends up this way. Oh, God. Hibs still winning, as are Hearts. By the way, thanks to all of you who are watching along today. We've got over 100 watching today, which is absolutely fantastic. So thank you. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm doing my best to try and convey the game. Don't forget to press the old like button. Don't forget to subscribe. That's the most important thing. Subscribe. Let's get those subscriber numbers up. Right, so Barry Douglas is off. Taylor Stephen is on. Unfortunately, guys, we've only got 3 minutes to go. I think there'll be a little bit of extra time, but not much. Come on. We're going to need a bit of magic to win this game, I think. And we're not going to win it by playing balls like that over the top. We have got to play football on the deck and play through them. Because they're just picking everything off at the moment. I don't think Esther's even touched the ball since he's came on. And we've gone all the way back to Dimitar Mitov. You know, surely we should have enough to be creative in their final third. Right, okay. So we now have a throw-in down their left-hand side. Let's see if we can do something with this now. We take it quickly. Shins are on the ball, plays it to Leighton Clarkson. He's switched the play over to the other side. Here's Alfie Dorrington, who plays it to Alexander Jensen. Come, switch it again, switch it again. Ah, it just needed a switch. That's just a stupid, stupid foul. Papagay just jumping into the boy. Don't need to do it. St Johnstone with a free kick. 1.5 minutes to go. Oh, it's just so stupid. It's killing the game. It's killing any sort of momentum that we can try and build here. Come on, lads. God. Right, St Johnstone goalkeeper plays it forward, down into our right-hand position. But it's cleared. Go on. Go on. Oh! The St Johnstone defender just nipped in front of Kevin Nisbet and Papagay and played it back to their goalkeeper, who's kicked it straight out of play. So a throw-in down our left-hand side. Their left-hand side, sorry. Why are we going backwards? Get the ball forward. Go on, Alfie. Have a run. Have a run. Have a run. Good boy. Play it. Play it. Pass it. Infield. Infield. Oh, Jesus. Right, here we go. Leighton Clarkson with a bit of room in midfield. Plays the ball over the top to Papagay. He goes back to Jensen. Looking for a cross. It's blocked. and cleared. The ball falls straight to the feet of Alfie Dorrington. He plays it back to Mats Knuster. Now in midfield to Leighton Clarkson, who dinks it forward. But again, it's easily cleaned up by the St Johnstone defence. We're now into injury time. Oh, God. 5 minutes stoppage time. John Grant telling us not a single shot on target for the Dons in the second half. It's not good enough. I'm sorry. I know we've made progress over the past couple of weeks, but when you're playing the team that's bottom of the league, to not have any shots on target in the second half is not good enough. It's not acceptable. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Okay. Right, let's get the ball down. For God's sake. Right, throw into St Johnstone, right in front of the dugouts. Another throw into St Johnstone, right in front of the dugouts. 4 minutes to go. St Johnstone win another throw in, this time deep into our side of the pitch, down the right hand side. Come on lads, keep it tight at the back. Nothing silly. God, we need to get the ball back, seriously. They've ran about 2 minutes of the clock down, just down this right hand side of the park, just winning throw in after throw in after throw in. God, it's so scrappy. They go all the way back to their goalkeeper, who hoofs it forward again into the same area. They're killing the game. Absolutely killing it. The ball has not come out of the right-hand side of the pitch in the last 3 minutes. It's another throw into St Johnstone in exactly the same area. That's about their fifth throw-in in the last 2 minutes in the same area of the park. And there's another one. Jesus Christ. We need the ball up that side of the park, lads. Honestly, this is horrible to watch. Horrible. Right, come on. We now have a throw-in in front of our dugout. 2 minutes to go. Oh, Jesus. Just give the ball away cheaply. Which presents St Johnstone with an opportunity to attack, which they're doing exactly that. Graham Carey down the right-hand side. Plays the ball into the box. Oh, Jesus. It's gone right through to the other side. They're still on the ball. They play the ball into our box again. Right, now we've got... Oh, why are you hoofing it up the park? Take a touch. I can't believe what I'm watching. Honestly, I cannot believe how we've managed this game in the last 5 minutes. Don't foul. Right. We've got a minute left, guys. You now have a free kick. Let's go. Come on. Get that clown out the road. This is infuriating stuff. Oh, Kilmarnock have equalised against Hibs. What a big goal that is. Oh, thank God. Well done, Kilmarnock. They're still playing though. We're into the last 20 seconds here. Get the ball up our side of the park, lads. Honestly, we've been absolutely hopeless. I believe that's it. 0-0. Honestly, that's a terrible result for us. Terrible result. I'm sorry. The way we managed that game in the last 5 minutes was absolutely appalling. We didn't lay a glove on them in the second half. We really didn't. They're at the bottom of the league, for God's sake. Right. I'll just keep an eye on the Kilmarnock game just as we're watching it here, okay? Let's hope this finishes 1-1. They're now into 6 minutes of injury time. Hearts have won by 2-0. Right, let me turn. I don't want to watch any of that, so I'll turn that off. Oh dear, you're not happy. Stuart Cleary says, safely say we will not finish third after this display and other results. Simon Roy says, it's shocking. No intensity or urgency. The players know what's at stake. It's a disgrace. Scott Robertson says, Tatty Field or not, that was just utter garbage. What was the game plan? Their keeper could have played in his slippers and we've not tested him. This isn't anywhere near good enough. Just awful. Matthew Cole says, the only positive is that Hibs are drawing. Neoma says, Shinnie keeps giving the ball away. Terry McDiarmid says, absolute, complete and utter garbage. An embarrassment of a performance. Still playing at Killie. Ryan Ellington says, absolute disgrace of a result. Hayden Ritchie says, abysmal. Transmission GGB says, terrible game. Only thing is we don't lose a goal but never look like scoring. Robin the Bold said, that is only 2 wins in 19 league starts. Huntley King says, poor, poor, poor. Bottom of the league, holding us to 0-0. Scott Robertson says, what Yumi can smile about at the end is beyond me. Can't be bothered says, really don't know what Yumi is trying to achieve. Stuart Cleary says, shambles of a game. Roy Thompson says, can't play football on pitch like that. Should have just went route 1 with Polvara and Gate up top. Linda Garden says, terrible. Thought we were back, but seemed to be only beat lower league teams. Angela Hamilton says, infuriating. Still playing at Kilmarnock. Now into 8 minutes of injury time. 1-1 there. It means that they stay on... Sorry, it means that they go to 44 points. We go 43 points. Martin Smith says, abysmal performance. It's really frustrating. It really was. To not test their goalkeeper in the second half is just beyond me. Kenneth Merchant says, is it just me? But I'm beginning to think Yumi is clueless and too soft. I just don't think we were at them at all. It's like what I said in the previous show last night. We had to get at them from the off. Gareth Hay says, all the talk of keeping Nisbet definitely needs to be put on ice until summer. To be fair, I didn't think he got the service today, Gareth. Simon Roy says, Jimmy needs to be shouting on the touchline. Yeah. I must admit, I think he's quite passive. I really think he's quite passive. Right, let me have one last quick look, and then we'll call it a day, guys. Right, you're all telling me that it's full time at Killie, but I'm looking here and it still says that they're playing. Yeah, full time. Okay. Right, so they scored in the 2nd minute of injury time. Thank God they did. Jeez, oh. Well done, Killy. It keeps us in touching distance at least. James Jappy says, Ali, let's not forget this season, part of next season's team. Martin Smith says, too many going nowhere passes. Yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. So thank you so much for being on today. Scott Robertson says, Hearts will overtake us soon. We're not a top 6 side at the moment. You know, we could be 5th tomorrow. Yeah. Transmission GGB says, I just want to see us play with an intent and confidence that we can win league games regularly. So obviously we'll all be looking out for the Dundee derby tomorrow to see what happens there. We'll be back tomorrow night for the review show with Andrew Budge. We'll be analysing the game. And then obviously we've got a wee bit of a break. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I will come back during the week and we'll do some shows during the week. Just to gather your thoughts. And then obviously we've got a Motherwell a week on Saturday. So that's our next league game. Don't forget the Ardor House gig. Don't forget to like the show if you've enjoyed it today. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe. Just push that old subscribe button. Event Horizon says, I'm beginning to think that JT is too passive. Our strikers need to be yelled at. Neom says, no energy, no class. Dundee need to beat United. Get this, kill the game. All that kind of stuff. Right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. Take good care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow night for the review show. All the best.